Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. And yesterday afternoon, we received news that the first ever Golden Bachelorette has been announced. It's Joan from Gary Turner's season of The Golden Bachelor. I'm going to dive into it. I've got a couple pieces of media for you. I've got an interview that Joan did right here with Elizabeth Wagmeister and so much more. So stick around. We'll get to all the information, which is Joan. Now, as you know, Gary Turner didn't last long with his love on his season, and backups. Leslie was considered one of the front runners, but Joan was really a catch. The reason why she didn't make it further in the show is because she self-eliminated when she had family issues going on. I think what we learned on Golden Bachelor is that the world doesn't come to a halt when you're on the show like it might if you're some 20-something with no job prospects and you're like, I'll go on the show and pause my life. Joan couldn't do that. She's a grandmother. So we'll get into it. Here we have the 5 things to know about 61-year-old grandmother Joan Vassos. Let's pick those up. The Golden Bachelorette picked up their first leading lady. ABC announced on Tuesday that Joan would be the next person looking for love after being unsuccessful during Gary Turner's season. She appeared on Turner's debut season as the Golden franchise, but unfortunately had to leave the show during week 3 due to a family emergency. All right, show us some things about her. She's a grandmother. According to Joan's social media accounts, she's a mother and a grandmother and is very proud to be a grandma and often shows off her activities with her grandchildren and dog on Instagram. Joan showed off her new wagon she purchased that allowed her to take her 2 grandsons on a walk. This is it. These are the big stories you get. You know what? She'll choose her children first. We know that. There she is with Gary, of course, didn't work out. When her relationship ended with Gary, she said, "My journey to find love took a detour this week as I traded the mansion for motherhood and headed home to be with my family. Family comes first, period. Once a mother, always a mother, and I'll always choose my kids first. Thank you for all of your outpouring love and support for not only me, but also my daughter. Everyone is now healthy and happy. As for me and my journey to love, guess we will have to see where it takes me next. Until then, stay golden." All right, so good for her. Let's go to this article here. She was revealed as the first, and now some people say she's 60, some say she's 61. I'm not really sure. That's right about in the age range of Golden Bachelor. I would say it's on the young side of what they're looking for. Her casting comes as a bit of a surprise, given that many fans in Bachelor Nation saw Golden Bachelor runner-up Leslie as the front runner for the Golden Bachelor gig while attending the Golden Wedding between Gary and Teresa earlier this year. May their marriage rest in peace. EW asked Leslie if she would be open to the Golden Bachelorette gig, and her answer was, yeah, I would. Now, who wouldn't be? Now, Leslie was the front runner because her heart was broken. She was the runner-up. Gary was going to choose her, and then all of a sudden he made a last-minute decision. Things changed. Either way, this was announced on the Bachelor Nation pages here this fall, and of course, the slow-motion shot, the reveal, it's Joan, baby.
I'm your first Golden Bachelorette.
There it is. Joan, the first Golden Bachelorette. I'm excited for it. I know some people wanted Leslie, and I understand that, but I think Joan will be fantastic. Here's what she said in her interview with Elizabeth Wagmeister, who is now working with CNN. Congrats to Elizabeth Wagmeister, all the way from so one of those entertainment blogs to Variety to CNN. Really loved the progress here. Here's what she had to say.
Shocked the world when they said that their marriage was coming to an end after 3 short months. Were you surprised?
I was surprised. I loved watching their journey. I saw them fall in love. I believed, just like they did, that they were like the perfect couple. I also applaud them that when they discovered it wasn't perfect, that they were, that they called it quits, and it's not the end of the world, and we have to let them, live their journey and follow their hearts, and it wasn't right for them. So they split up. I did not see it coming. They're still good friends. I'm good friends with both of them. So, I don't hold it against them. I think that they still both would like to find that true love. And so, doing this was what's right for them.
Gary and Teresa.
So there it is. There's your clip. This will air on CNN. This is how you know it's a big story, Golden Bachelor. The fact that it's getting as much press as it's getting now that it'll be The Bachelorette, which will premiere on Wednesdays in the fall. Gary Turner did comment, "Dear Joan, congrats on being named the first ever Golden Bachelorette. You will be phenomenal as the new representative of a generation. From one golden to another, relax, breathe, and enjoy. Gary, Oh, and P.S. Try to make your relationship last more than 3 days. No, he didn't say that. All right, so will Joan, sort of fix the problems that Gary and Teresa had, which was really, I mean, as far as we could tell, proximity. He's some dude from Indiana. She's some sassy lady from Jersey. And it just didn't mix. It was oil and vinegar as far as their geographies go. So whatever sort of love you can build on the show, you just got to remember, you got to translate that to real life, right? Got to translate that. So Joan posted, do we have anything that Joan posted here? I thought we had. Here's a new article. Golden Bachelorette gets 90-minute episodes. So Bachelor in Paradise is gone. That's right. Bachelor in Paradise, not dead, but on life support, not being revived in 2024. Will it come back in the future? Who knows? My guess is The Bachelor should reconsider a show adjacent to Bachelor in Paradise and just try to start all over. The casita's dead. Go to a new place. Maybe you can do it. I don't know. Maybe you could pull from Bachelor in Paradise Canada and find a really cool lakeside retreat where you can do something. I don't know. Make it a murder mystery. Do something different is all I'm saying. You've got the characters. All you need to do is do something different. But Golden Bachelorette will be something different and is now getting 90-minute episodes. So you know that's a good sign from ABC when rather than the 60-minute Golden Bachelor, they say, let's keep this going for a little while. The reality dating series typically premieres in August or September. Season 9 of Bachelor in Paradise debuted in September 2023 and wrapped up that December. It's unclear when the show will return. Although 3 couples left the beach in love during the Season 9 finale of Bachelor in Paradise, Aaron, Brian, and Eliza, Kat, Izzo, and John Henry, and Kylie and Avon, all 3 pairs announced their splits within 1 week of the finale. Although we do have word that Kylie and Avon are back together, so they may be back together. So either way, that's what's going on. Commentary came out. I was a little bummed to hear that Paradise has allegedly been postponed. I think it is the official way they're saying it. They're postponing it for a year or canceling it. That's what Chris Harrison had to say. Now, it's right now, I mean, it's postponed. It could come back. Something will come back in that place. I don't see ABC downgrading the Bachelor franchise here, but also when ABC doesn't care what they air as long as they can sell ads. So if they decide to air Golden Bachelor, Golden Bachelorette, and Golden Bachelor in Paradise, maybe they go down to Saratoga, Florida. What's the name of the place? They go down to, one of those retirement communities in Florida and have a Bachelor in Paradise. I'd be all for that. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't mean to listen. I'm not trying to make fun of the older generation. Florida is just a great place to end up. The weather's nice and warm. You can nice retirement spot there in Boca Raton. All right. Anyhow, here's what Joan posted. She said, positively overwhelmed by all the love and support from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all. The Golden Bachelorette off to celebrate with the press. So very busy lady. Good for her. And one more piece of news here. This was shared from BachelorNation.scoop. So this source was correct. I shared this to subscribers last week. I heard from very inside sources that Joan is the Golden Bachelorette and Kelsey A's dad is going to be a contestant. So we might have Kelsey's dad as a contestant on the show. How exciting. There's your Golden Bachelorette update. We'll see if the show switches things up at all from Golden Bachelor to Golden Bachelorette. Will there be more drama now that we'll have a bunch of old boomer men arguing with each other? I'm sure they're going to show up in their lifted pickup trucks and their, we'll have to see. Although, would that be boomers? Boomers were born from 46 to 64. So yeah, these would be in the boomer age range. So anyway, for all my boomer friends out there, get ready. This is ABC loves this, right? That these networks are run by pharmaceutical advertisements already, and now their target audience is going to be maybe an older generation. Although I think the younger generation is enjoying this as well. It's a breath of fresh air. So very much looking forward to Joan, the Golden Bachelorette. We'll be back with more content right after this.